Hello guys, this is Michelle. Welcome to my channel. If you guys are coming back to me, welcome back to my channel. Okay, so I'm going to be talking about the Boston bombing that happened yesterday, and I'm also going to be talking about something that has made me actually fed up with both sides of the gay right or anti-gay right argument. Yeah, I'm fed up. I am fed up, I'm sick and tired of it, and I just want it to go away. Okay, first of all, let's talk about the Boston Marathon bombing. Tiptoe Chick covered this in a video and I'm telling you something, I'm a big fan of Tiptoe Chick. I love her, I love it. I love her videos, I love the fact that she has her priorities in the right spot and she's not dwelling on stupid things that we generally dwell on. Okay. So, okay. So, yesterday was the bombing at the Boston Marathon to coincide with the Boston Patriots Day, all that type of stuff. I want to send my prayers to the people that are suffering and the people that lost their loved ones due to, whoever. And I want to make this very clear, okay? I don't like Alex Jones, and the conspiracy theorists are out. They don't want to let the government do their job. They don't, they want to put their little conspiracies out there, and they want to say, oh well, this is a false flag and all that type of stuff. And I got to the point with these conspiracy theorists that I don't want to hear them anymore. Look, these bodies aren't even cold in the ground, and you're making light of it, or you're feeding on people's fear the government is going to be taking their rights away. Why don't you just shut up and stop feeding on it? I'm going to tell you something. I think that Alex Jones has this addiction to people's despair. I really believe so. But of course, I don't dare tell my mom. She's a big Alex Jones fan. And my point of view is I don't mind her watching Alex Jones unless she's not watching pornography. That's my own personal opinion on it. But, I'm going to say this, is that we don't know if it was the government, the leftists, anarchists, Muslims. Heck, we don't even know if it was political activists that did it. Yeah. And then, I told Mom, I said, well, the FBI said it was crudely made. And she said, oh, well, it could have been made to look like it was crudely made. I think the FBI can tell. But, it's like she has no faith in the government anymore. Everyone in the government is out to take our rights away. Now, the whole Monsanto thing with Obama. Yeah, okay, Obama, you can take your Monsanto agreement and go someplace. But I said, look, can we just not bash Obama for 24 hours and just focus on the victims of this tragedy? Of course, people can't. So I sent a prayers up to Segment, and I know there's Christians asking for prayers on Facebook, Jews, pagans. So we're all connected. We're all Americans in this, and it doesn't matter about our religious affiliation or how we believe. Heck, there was even a Muslim that was on Facebook that said that he is praying for the victims. I just want to know, I don't know what's going on. I'm not going to go into it, but I think that piece of hair went down his shirt. It's just really annoying me. The problem you have with your hair. So that is my own personal opinion. Oh, by the way, this stuff, it works. Yeah, I'll buy another tube next month. So that is my opinion on that. Yeah. Okay, so the second part that has officially made me disgusted with Christians in general. I'm absolutely disgusted with them. I don't want to hear anything they have to say at all. Yesterday, after I watched that clip of that guy that had a suit and he looked like he didn't have a head, the Ellen Show showed it. It was funny. Um, I went on the Young Turks. I like the Young Turks. They're very opinionated, like me. You know, I like watching shows where people are as opinionated and don't care if you hurt their feelings, just like I am. And they were talking about this little 4-year-old, and if anyone knows what I'm talking about, then you'll probably know what I'm getting at, and why I'm saying what I'm going to be saying. And this guy, who is now, I think that he was found guilty. I hope he was. Um, he was part of a religion called, or a sect, or what do you want to call it, called the Black Hebrews. And I think they believe that they're part of the long lost tribe of Israelites. Well, anyways, he believed that um, that this little 4-year-old little baby doll was gay, and so he took this little boy to the garage, said the Lord's Prayer, and shot him in the head. And this little boy didn't even know that this thing that this guy was holding was going to end his life. And I cried. I cried. And then he kills his mother and dumps their body in the backyard in plastic trash bags. I'm tired of it. I'm tired of the Christians mudslinging gays and lesbians, and this is the victim of all this gay bashing and all this hatred and this bigotry, and I know every strive for equality has victims, and you can look at what happened when the blacks were trying to get their rights and things like that. And society has gone down the political tubes. We're so worried. People are so worried as Christians if they don't yell from the mountaintop to God that they're against homosexuality 4 or 5 times a day, that God's going to forget that they're against it and put them in hell when they die. The divine has a very good memory, but it just gets me. And he's a polygamist, and I will say this, okay? All right. I know polygamists don't do this. I know they don't. I know they don't kill little children, just like I know they don't do what Warren Jeffs did and his crew do. But when you have someone who is a proclaimed polygamist, who kills a child because the Bible tells them to do that if the person's gay, I got to the point where I don't want to hear any more filth coming out of someone's mouth. I don't. That little boy, I don't know if he was gay. I don't know if he wasn't gay. We'll never know. Because a bullet into this little boy's life. But it gets me so freaking mad. And it's like, what the fuck is going on with this world? Why in the world are we having to see these dang freaking homophobic, and this case, yes, major homophobic, this freaking homophobic son of a bitch going and killing a 4-year-old because he assumed the boy was gay. I'm gonna say this: these dang fucking politicians, they go and treat the gay rights movement or the anti-gay rights circle as this freaking political chess game, and they don't freaking care that, oh, real people are gonna get hurt. I'm gonna say this: politicians don't give a flying rat's fuck about the gay rights movement. They just want the freaking gay vote. I don't believe anything politicians tell me. I don't believe their campaign promises until I actually see them doing it. Just like it seems like they don't give a flying rat's ass about Wall Street or the Latinos or none of that type of stuff. So I'm putting all these things into one basket. They don't care about gay rights, immigration rights, or the rights to battle Wall Street because they probably have stocks and bonds that, you know. When is it going to stop? When? How many people have to die before we finally get it through our thick skull that our hatred, our hatred, is more damaging than anything? And so I told Mom, I don't want to hear about pastors talking about how homosexuality is a sin against God. I got a freaking Bible. You know, I can look it up, okay? I don't need to be reminded. I don't need some pastor to tell me. Because seeing that little boy's face, I said to myself, I'm tired of it. I don't want to hear about people coming out of the closet. I don't want to hear Christian rhetoric. Heck, there's a pastor in Florida, and we all know who he is, that's going to burn over 3,000 Qurans. This is the new face of Christianity, and guess what? I don't want to be a part of it. I do not want to be a part of this is why I'm Kemetic. Plain and simple. So, yeah, I just, I believe in Mott, I believe in upholding it, I believe in truth, justice, and, I just, and order. Truth, justice, and order. I believe in those things, and, I just, the Christianity, in my opinion, is turning into just as bad as what it was 1,800 years ago. It's going back to where it was. That's my own personal opinion. So I'm going to let you guys go before this turns into a 15-minute rant about how I cannot stand some Christians, and I'll leave it at that. So, like I said in my previous video, I'll be back next week with another video. Hope you enjoy the break from me, and I'm going to spend time cooling down. I need to cool down. So I'll see you guys around, and until next time, may the gods watch over you.